What are you doing, Darcizzle?
I am actually getting ready for another adventure right now. But in the video you guys are about to see, we take my brother Connor out fishing and we have a blast.
Yeah, we catch some mangroves, and be sure to stay tuned until the end because Darcy shows you how to clean up the mangroves real good here back at the fillet table, and then we cook them up for you.
What we got? What we got? Woo! We got bait. Cool. I'll take it. All right, guys, picking up our bait. Getting rid of some yellowtails that you're not allowed to have. But we are going into the flats today on the backcountry with my brother Connor, and we are going to slay some fish. But first, we're picking up the rest of our live fish, our live bait, and then we're going to head out there and check out and explore the area.
Ooh, let's go. Nice job on those pinfish, Darcizzle. If you guys are new to the channel, that's Darcy and I'm Brian. We're a fishing couple. We're out here following our dreams and hopefully inspiring some of you guys to do the same. And this is like the third or fourth video in our Florida Keys series. We're here for the whole month. So watch the old ones. We went tarpon fishing, offshore for permit. It's been awesome. And right now we're gonna go off the flats. We might catch a barracuda, mangrove, sharks, bonefish. We're gonna see.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know.
Whoa! All right, guys, we're at the spot. I got my bait caster with, of course, a little wire line on there because there's so many sharks and barracuda. And it looks like I got a, oh, you a little bonnet head? You ever catch a shark on a bait caster before? It's pretty high level. Here it comes. Woo!
Is that a bonnet? It
No,
looks
it's
like a little bowl.
like a little lemon. Woo! Whoa, you see that tail walk? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Control your fish. This is my bass rod. Catch many bass on this ride. It's a little green.
They're really aggressive.
Ooh.
Lemon sharks.
Oh, lemon? Is
Yes,
it?
it is.
All right.
Come
Whew. Safe release for me.
Watch out, Connor. It's a cuda. All right. Nice. I don't know how I managed to catch him and not lose him on fluoro, but we're having a blast out here. And oh no! All right. Woo! A lot of action out here in the backcountry here, back in the lower keys. We're in one of our favorite spots that we come to year after year when we come down and visit. And this is just a gorgeous area. Also recovering from the hurricane we had a year and a half ago, Hurricane Irma. So a lot of this stuff looks way different. Connor just landed a nice one. Bring him in the boat, that's a keeper. Nice. We can definitely eat this cuda. He actually just got chomped on. Woo! He wants to eat me. I really need to wear closed-toed shoes more often. I wouldn't be jumping away from these fish. But that's a solid keeper cuda right there, and Connor just got dinner. So we just have a lot of life around us. We got chum in the water, we've got live shrimp with us, which I was just using on a yellowtail jig right here. Great little bait for the flats area. And we just got sharks all around us and a ton of action, and this is just great. And if you guys remember, and you've been longtime fans, you know we did this with my dad a couple years ago before he passed. So it's really nice to be able to do this with my brother and have him experience the same thing. All right, let's get our fish in the grizzly. Keeper cuda, keeper. Go careful with the snapper, dude. He's gonna snap your lip. Mangroves and a cuda. That was a nice one. Oh yeah, look at that one, baby. Heck yeah, right there. That's a real mangrove snapper. The others were keepers as well, but that's a nice fish right there. Get it close to the mangroves. You want to cast it over there, let it sit. He just munched that. That's a solid mangrove. Yeah, monster sharks back here. Rigging up my shrimp. Just pulled off his tail and worked the hook back into the meat side and then up through the top, just like so. We're gonna cast him out like that. I'm using a very light leader, 20 pound for these flats fish, particularly mangroves. They are very line shy, so I'm just casting it up as close as possible to the mangrove. So here we go. Got a mangrove. Nice. This is exactly what we're doing, having a blast. On a live pinfish! That's what we need. I just decided to switch it up and I was like, you know what, let me try to use a little bit of a bigger bait, a little pinfish on there, and I just crushed a stud mangrove. I ripped him out of the mangroves. Heck yeah! Oh my gosh, the last couple of baits that just went out got wrecked by something gigantic underneath the mangroves. And the last one, I was actually locking the bail with my hand and I could still feel the fish pulling in. And then I finally got him turned a little bit and he just snapped right through my 20-pound braid. So it's time to upgrade here. We're gonna go to the 6000 Stella and we're also gonna use the 8000 Saragoza with heavier duty rods to rip these fish out because I believe even one of them is like a monster Cubera snapper and monster mangroves. Wow, that was nuts. Oh. You got me wrapped right away. Oh. Oh God. I got a shark, don't I? Of course. And he's gone. All right, I could probably stay here all afternoon and really end up working out one of those giant fish, but unfortunately when you're flats fishing and you're in the backcountry, you really have to worry about the tides and the conditions here. And I know we have a flats boat, but we really could get stuck. So it's time to move out and go to a different location. We are back at the house, guys. Right down the water with my brother. We got the cooler full of fish here. My Grizzly 40-quart cooler. We pull out a fish here, one of the nice mangrove snappers we caught. And I'm just gonna go ahead and fillet them up and we're gonna eat these bad boys for dinner. But this brings back a lot of memories for Connor and I, especially growing up with my dad. We used to grow mangrove snapper fishing all the time out of Miami. And it's just a great thing to do. And you know, mangrove snapper do get like 10 pounds. They're not like grouper or giant mahi or anything, sailfish and whatnot. But this is a great fish, delicious fish to make memories with your family with. And like I said, I grew up catching these bad boys. And you know, it's just a great pastime for me and it brings back a lot of memories. And so you don't always have to go after like big giant fish is what I'm saying. I mean, I'm not complaining this is a small fish at all. That's not what I'm saying. It's just a different type of fishing and it's a lot more memorable and I appreciate it and we're blessed living this life. So we have a ton of snapper for dinner. Can't beat that. I'm just gonna fillet up this guy, as you can see, with my 6-inch Whiffy from Bubba. And I love their products, been using them a long time, but I like a very flexible knife. People prefer what you like, but for me this is what works. You can see I'm just filleting off the backside of the bone here, keeping the innards intact. We got a nice fillet right there. Let's fillet up the other side real quick. And now also I have a ton of carcasses now to chum up the waters and catch some tarpon or something else. So there's multiple uses for this fish. We're gonna eat them and then we're gonna use them for bait too. So let me just finish this side right here. Beautiful day in the Florida Keys and it's just a really great thing to go target mangrove snappers on the backcountry, especially when it's so windy out. And with our flats boat, we probably could have gone offshore, but it's a little bumpy. Back in the country, it's beautiful. And we actually caught all these fish at a location that I fished with my dad a couple years ago. So it's pretty cool to do that and come back here and do it with my brother now. It's making memories. As soon as I'm done with this bad boy, I'm actually gonna go ahead and show Connor how to fillet fish, because my dad taught me how to fillet fish. So I might as well pass along the information. So there we go. Got two beautiful fillets here. I'm just gonna go ahead and use the same knife and fillet them right off the skin. That's how we prefer to cook them. We like to keep it simple most of the times. But I know you can cook them with the skin on or just gut the fish and cook the whole fish that way. But we like to do it this way. We're spoiled here in Florida. And there's a bunch of pin bones. Just take those out. fillet is ready for dinner. Awesome. And we're just gonna do the same thing to the other one. And we're gonna go upstairs and we're gonna cook this delicious fish. All right. Same thing, a little bit of pin bones. A sharp knife is key here. You always want to have a sharp knife. A dull knife is very dangerous, but a sharp knife will get the job done and you'll actually not injure yourself. But check that out. Those are some gorgeous fillets. Wish I could share with all you guys, but I can't. So the best thing I can do is show you how I can cook them. But check them out, they're beautiful. I could eat them right now. No, just kidding. Ready to go upstairs and eat them, Connor?
Oh yeah, I'm born ready.
He's stoked. He wants to do it so badly. He's been talking about it all day. So. Great, but first I'm gonna teach Connor how to fillet a few, and then we're gonna head upstairs and we're gonna cook our catch.
All right, back in the kitchen. This
Good.
is our beautiful house here in Big Pond. We're staying at for a month.
Yeah.
Thanks to Gambler Lures. So, a little bit of a story. Connor, we already had a bunch of dinner with Connor. We had a really long weekend. We had a big family event with Darcy's family, which you'll hear a little bit more in other videos, but Connor's not here right now. But we had a great time with him.
Follow him on Instagram too if you want to, Connor_Airhill. But
yes.
Great time with him and can't wait to fish with him again.
Yeah, and we're not in our regular kitchen, so we don't have like all our ingredients and spices and all that stuff. And so we're just keeping it really simple, and we're just gonna put the fish with salt and pepper and butter. I'm just gonna throw it in the pan, and you can cook any fish like this. This is really like my favorite way, especially when you're trying a new fish.
Good.
I'm just throwing it in.
So
okay?
good. You can really taste the actual fish, the meat.
Yeah. So you try that, and then I like to just throw in some lemon.
You gotta squeeze it.
I'm just gonna squeeze it with my hand. I'm strong. So, in this episode of Cooking with Puddin' is gonna be really short. We're just gonna cook up this fish real quick and have a quick dinner. We gotta get back out on the water tomorrow for another video for you guys.
Yeah.
Tell me about these vegetables, Darcizzle.
The work never ends.
Yeah, we're always working, always making content.
I've got cabbage cooking in there. I don't even know if you can see it, but I've got red cabbage. Ooh, that's getting close to done. Red cabbage with some olive oil, salt and pepper, and cook it at 375 for like 45 minutes, and it's so good. Recently, it's been one of our favorite vegetables to eat lately. I think it's vegetable.
Yeah, it's cabbage. I was never really into cabbage, but Darcy started cooking it, and now it's really good. Okay, so most of our vegetables we just put in the oven, and we broil it or bake it actually with salt and pepper, and just a little olive oil or butter.
Yeah,
or
baking
coconut,
veggies is so good. Love it.
All right, so the fish is two minutes on each side or whatever. Poke it with a fork, and we're gonna be all done. And that's really just a quick cooking segment today.
Yes.
And so that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it, guys. Sorry you're not going to see us eat it, but we will have a ton of catch and cooks coming up for you in the near future here, down here in the Florida Keys with some amazing fish. So I can guarantee it.
So thanks you guys for watching.
And until our next adventure,
follow your dreams
and keep on catching. Smells so good.
Yum, yum.